And Jenny tonight caught me doing that. Was like, stop. And I was like, oh yeah, I should probably stop. So, it's hard to pull yourself out of that and to change. And so I'm trying to. And so weigh in this week, I lost 5 pounds. I'm at 300 pounds exactly right now. And I'm trying to not feel disappointed about that. I mean, I feel really stupid for feeling disappointed about that, but I feel like 2 months since my surgery, I should already be under 300 pounds. I should already be in the 200, pounds. And I'm still, above 300. I mean, I'm right at 300 right now, but I feel very frustrated for some reason. And I can't seem to wrap my head around not being frustrated. And I know I shouldn't be frustrated. I keep telling myself, stop being frustrated, but I can't seem to do it. I just feel like, oh my God, where's that 10 pounds that should be gone this week? And you remember those commercials? Those commercials people would walk around and be like, ew, what's that? And then they call someone over. The person's like, oh, looks like someone lost their thigh love handle or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
From walking and eating fruits and vegetables or whatever. I'm like, where's my commercial? Where gastric bypass shit, I should have lost a love handle like 20 pounds in a week. I realize now that I set my expectations way too high for the surgery. It is working. 50 pounds gone, thank you. But I feel like I wasn't prepared for how long it was going to take to get there. And my doctor was like, are you crazy? Really? People have gastric bypass lose 60 pounds in 3 months. And I'm at 50 in 2 months. So, I should be happy with that. And I'm sure by 3 months I'm probably going to be at 60 or maybe a little bit more than 60. But I feel like it should be more. I feel like I'm still pulling nails. When you lose weight regularly, it feels like you're pulling nails. But in truth, when you lose weight naturally, you're only supposed to lose 4 pounds a month. And you're only supposed to lose 1 to 1.5 pounds a week. I realize now that
for 5 pounds a week should be grateful.
Yeah, I should be grateful for it, but I'm still a little disappointed. But I'm trying to get over it. I'm trying to get over being disappointed. Don't touch people. I'm trying to get over it. I'm trying to be grateful. This is what I deal with. So that's basically been my week, and I hope people out there have had good weeks. And now I'll turn you over to Jen.
Okay, so last Friday, of course, I went out with the girls to the bar with Rocelle and everybody. So we end up dancing quite a bit. Sometimes I didn't dance and I sat down, and I was sitting at the end of the table. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this up because this is very interesting.
It was fun.
Okay, so I'm at the end of the table, and I'm right next to my friend Tracy. That's okay. And she ends up. I'm looking at her, she's dancing, then I see something moving out the corner of my eye on my left side, and I notice that this guy is dancing going like this, and I'm like, okay, so, alright, somebody's moving beside me. It's kind of funny, but okay. And then the next thing I know, like, half an hour to an hour later, a flash goes off beside me, and I didn't know what it was. Found out that the girl was taking a picture, and I was like, okay. So, and I looked over and I saw him taking a picture. I was like, okay, cool. So, I'm minding my own business. I have not made eye contact. I have not made any signals nor any advances to this person because there was a guy next to me.
He was ugly too.
And the girl that was, she gets up, she goes like this, and she goes with her finger and she goes like this. She goes, and I goes, what? And so everybody's asking me, well, what is that about? Because I have no idea. She took off before I could ask her. She goes outside for probably like 10, 15, 20 minutes. And so I asked the first, to smoke, yeah. So the first girl that comes back, I thought it was her, and it wasn't. And she had no clue at all. So then the original girl that did it came back, and she goes, I go, come here. And she goes, she comes over, and I goes, what? I don't understand what this and this means. What does it mean? He's married. Okay.
No, she was like, he's married.
Yeah.
Filthy drunk.
Yes. And then well, you heard the second part. That's when she sounded like that. She was first rude.
Yeah, she was.
The first time. And then I goes, I go, that's okay. I was just seeing somebody dance beside me. I just want to make sure that, you know, I was going to get poked in the face or something. And she goes, that's when he did he's married. I goes, her ass is drunk as fuck.
So drunk. It was just over.
Bad.
She shouldn't even been that far.
So then I told everybody at my table, and the girls' bathroom, and of course she was never in there, except one time I guess somebody said she was puking her brains out.
She was. And she was also puking when we left on the road.
Yes. So, well, what happened is that I went out there to take a look before we left, and her mom said, oh, yeah, we were out with her mom too. And she goes and says,
we like to party.
Yeah. So she ends up going, well, she won't mess with me. I don't care. I don't care about anybody. If she has a problem, I'll take her on. I'm like, want any fights? Whatever. So I go out there, I take a look, and she's out there. And when I looked at her, she was standing up next to the guy. And I shut the door, and I go, well, you can either go around or you guys go straight through, because she's right out that door. As soon as we got to the door, her ass was on the floor on all fours, puking her brains out. I'm like, let's go.
It was, instead of praying to the horse and God, she was praying to the pavement.
Yep. So that was my night, and I was like, I have no idea why that happened, but I'm not. You will know if I'm making an advance on you. I will even come up to your face and be like, hi, my name is Jennifer. I saw you across the room. How are you doing tonight? I'll go up to the person. I don't just go, That's one of my New Year's resolutions, is to go up to guys that I like in a bar. That's okay. Alright. So, okay. Well, since she... Watch part 2.
Watch part 2.
Watch part 2.
Watch it.
Okay.